Just on the outskirts of Nashville, Tennessee, lies an abandoned mansion sitting on 22 acres of lush farmland. This 6,000 square foot home, recently acquired by developers, is now slated for destruction to pave the way for a new subdivision that's quickly approaching this once grand estate. This narrative is becoming increasingly familiar, not just in Nashville, but globally. The destruction of quality homes, all for the sake of so-called progress. In a society where the emphasis on quantity vastly overshadows the appreciation of quality, we find ourselves losing more than mere structures. In our rush to build the future, we're erasing the chapters of our past, leaving behind a world where the soul of our communities is buried beneath shiny new concrete. Yet within the walls of this forsaken mansion lies a deeper story begging to be told. A story of the man who built this home for his beloved family. A man who we will come to learn was extraordinary, not only in his accomplishments, but in the love he gave to all that knew him. This is the story of Edwin and his brick house on the hill. But before we dive into the story, let's first check out the exterior of this stunning home. All right, here we are approaching this beautiful mansion. I love the overcast day. It's so gloomy. Looks very ominous out here. It's about to rain soon, so I'm gonna make this exterior filming kind of quick because I want to get inside before we get wet. You can tell it's been abandoned for a couple of years now, just judging from all the brush that's overgrown around it. I'm gonna walk down here and show you guys what it looks like walking up these stairs to the entrance. They park their cars right here in the drive, walk up this. And one thing that always sticks out about these places when you first approach them is the smell. It's got such a distinct abandoned smell. All of them do. It's like this must/mold, like old paint. Wonder what's inside. Well guys, it is now raining, so we're gonna hurry up and make our way around back. See if we can, find a way in this place. It's wild how quickly a house starts to become overrun by nature. It's only been 3 years since this place was abandoned. There's already so much overgrowth for this to all be the back patio of the house. And check this out. What a beautiful back end of this house. All this space for activities. And right here, there looks like there was a pool at one point, but I think it's been filled in. I can imagine back in the day, there was probably a garden that was all right here with this fountain. Lawn chairs, lots of seating out here. And look at this, we even have a fire roasted oven. It's an actual pizza oven. This is fancy. And I would spend some more time out here, but the rain's coming down pretty steady now. So I say we just go ahead and get inside and see what it looks like in there. Edwin's story began in 1945 on a rural farm just outside Toronto, Canada. He was among a family of 6, and with endless chores and daily rhythms of the farm, it was his first classroom, teaching him lessons that shaped the man he would become. Learning the values of hard work and the simple joys of family life, Edwin was well equipped for what was to come. At age 17, he made the decision to leave the farm and carve his own path, finding himself in the car rental industry. Ambitious and driven, he climbed the ranks in his career, a journey that eventually brought him from Canada to the booming city of Nashville, Tennessee. As an avid fan of country music, he felt right at home in Music City, USA, and it was here he established his own car rental company in 1980, which quickly flourished into a highly successful enterprise. But Edwin's greatest adventure would begin when he met the love of his life, Kathy. Together, Edwin and Kathy created more than a family. They built a dream in 1990 when they finished laying the last brick of this beautiful mansion. This place was their haven. It was a home alive with the sounds of children, the warmth of family gatherings, and the quiet moments of intimacy. And the horse stables were not just amenities. They were Edwin's connection to his rural roots as he and Kathy worked the stables together, a passion they shared with each other. However, life's impermanence made its presence known. Edwin, the man who had built a legacy on the foundations of love and hard work, began to face the biggest challenge of his life. In 2013, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Let's now venture into Edwin's home and go further into the story that's waiting for us inside. All right, guys, so we just made it inside, and Carter's gonna take one way, I'm gonna take the other way, so let's get this exploration going. So already we're met with this amazing staircase walking right into the front door. And you can see right here up above where someone's already looted the chandelier, or scrapped it. Check out the big main front doors. What a beautiful house. I say we just go left, see what we can find. So it looks like right here, probably some type of living room area with this amazing black granite fireplace. Guys, look at this. This is beautiful. I love like the very deep black contrasted with the white. And like that sage wall looks pretty damn 90s. But look up above, we have tray ceilings. And this old intercom system up above. Such a cool house already. You can see right here where someone definitely broke into the house and they've boarded it to keep people out. Like, it does not take long at all for a house to be looted after it's become abandoned. There's a lot of glass here on the floor. I'm having to watch my step. And look at this amazing mirror. Definitely used to hang in the, probably in the bathroom or something. And I just noticed this herringbone flooring that we're walking on. This is fancy stuff, guys. So yeah, they definitely put some craftsmanship into this house. And look at this. This has got to be the master bedroom. And look at this tray ceiling up top. That is a deep tray ceiling. And this beautiful back patio that's covered. What a beautiful bedroom. Of course, right here we have the master bathroom with these recessed doors. And look at this jacuzzi. Wow, this is fancy stuff. I love this tile. Man, they put some serious craftsmanship into this house. And check out this vanity here. Looks like this entire wall back here was lined with mirrors. And again, we have tray ceiling up top with a beautiful chandelier hanging from above. And again, it looks like people have begun scrapping this place. All this unused tile right here, it's still in the box. So it looks like they were probably recently remodeling this bathroom, maybe preparing the house to sell. So this tile might not even be original. This could be like a new addition into the house. And that could even be a brand new chandelier for all we know. It's wild how often I explore houses like this, and it's all brand new appliances, brand new furniture, brand new vanity, freshly painted walls, and then it's just all abandoned. So I see this a lot in abandoned houses like this. They'll invest all this money to renovate the place, to prepare it to sell, but when it sells, it'll sell to a developer who's just gonna knock it down anyway. It's just waste on top of waste. As time wore on, Edwin's cruel and unpredictable illness gradually dimmed the light of his memory and of his health. But the unsung heroes of such a ruthless process are often the people closest to them, bearing their own pain quietly by their side. Kathy took on the role of caretaker for Edwin, a task she never imagined carrying out. Their beautiful home gradually became a painful reminder of the reality that Edwin will soon be gone. But through her unimaginable grief, she stood as a pillar of strength as she cared for the love of her life, watching him slowly slip away from her. Each day, a new death to the memories they shared, the love they had, and the life they made together. Brave as she was, Kathy carried a quiet sorrow that was hers alone to bear. A true hero's journey. So let's check out this room right here where the throne is. Yep, it's exactly what you would expect. Oh, but we do have a stand-up shower in this room as well. We got a steam bath, your control settings here, your timer. Man, this is nice. Very nice stuff. Ooh, and look at this. We have a whole other section of the house. It looks like we have a gentleman's room. Of course. Right here is where the office was. And usually what's very indicative of it being gentleman's room is this dark, moody wood that lines the walls. And there's usually a coffered ceiling up above. But on this one, there is not. But it's a very traditional looking gentleman's room or office room. And something I would think about when I find houses like this is like what type of person lived here. You can tell that it wasn't overly extravagant, this house. It seems pretty humble. Of course, he had luxuries of living in a house like this, but it doesn't look like he spent a lot of money in extravagant items. And as much money as this man had, he really could have treated himself, but he didn't. It's an interesting looking light switch cover. It looks like a desert scene. Looks like right here we have a bathroom for the man who lived here. A little bit of granite right here. Matches the fireplace that we saw in the living room area. We have his throne where he would sit on and ponder the questions of life. I love this vanity, how it's a mirror even behind the sink. It's really cool. All right, back into the living room, walking on glass. One thing that's interesting to me is this house has been abandoned since 2020, and I keep getting like faint drafts of men's cologne. Like you can still smell what it smelled like when the people lived here. And look at this beautiful dining room. It's so delicate with the white wallpaper, the tray ceiling, this beautiful chandelier. Such a beautiful home. I love the lighting that comes in right here that faces the sun when it sets. It's beautiful. And you know me, guys, there's not a video that I don't say this. I am such a sucker for wallpaper. And look at this one. It reminds me of some wallpaper that I filmed in France. And of course, if we have a dining room here, the kitchen's gotta be close by. A hallway leading to the cylindrical stairway. And we got kitchen right here to our right. But I wanna first see this room. So we have like a second living room type area with another fireplace. And look at the double-sided fireplace. Bit of a little remnants of the owners. Let's see, we're on the other side of the house now. We're over there. The master bedroom looks out onto this patio. And now we're here where this room looks out onto the patio. And this is a real fireplace, guys. This isn't a gas fireplace. And look at this beautiful kitchen. This big island here in the center. And check this out, stainless steel appliances. Still in the house. And this is modern stuff. This looks practically brand new, if not brand new. Yeah, this is hardly used. It's like they purchased all this stuff to sell the place. I love this blue tile here. The big exhaust fan that used to hang down below has been taken out. It's very nice cookware in this house. And check out these tiles right here. This artist, Angie something, is dated 1990, the year that this house is built. So I imagine these tiles were made for this house. It's incredible. So it's like, looks like they definitely put a big emphasis on the kitchen. A really spacious kitchen with a huge refrigerator. And of course, we gotta check the fridge. I doubt anything's in here, but it's worth a look. Nope. Sorry guys, nothing gross today. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, what is this? Do we have a gross thing? No, I don't think so. I don't even know what that is. Don't want to look at it. And look at this, more stainless steel. We got a dishwasher here. And look how the mildew, humidity has grown in this house. You can tell that the electricity's been off for a long time. It's just been still stale air collecting moisture in this house. I love this fireplace. So I imagine here they had another table, like a breakfast table, here next to the fireplace that overlooked the field. And their barn is back there, horse stables. And guys, this house is so big. Like, it just keeps going all the way down this hallway, like another 50 feet. We have a little office area in here, looks like. Probably a laundry room, I would imagine here. A little utility room. So much storage in this place. I mean, storage upon storage. And like a whole secondary sink right here. Again, another utility space. And behind me here is a stairway leading up to the second floor. And they call this, back in the day, this was called the servant stairs. It's less ornate, more utilitarian. And then we got a basement down there below, which we will definitely check out here in a second. It's really common to find houses like this that are empty, all in the upstairs, and then you get down to the basement, and that's where all of the furniture is, cars even. Oh, and we're about to look at what is definitely the largest game room I've ever seen in a house. Check this out. What? This room has got to be at least like 20 by 30 feet. And I imagine they probably had like arcade games, maybe a pool table. Like, you could, 1,500 square feet. That's insane. I mean, Carter's 6 feet, 7 inches tall.
This room is as big as my house.
Like, look how small he looks in his room.
Tiny.
This is insane. I've never seen a room like this before. And I love these floors. Check this out. All where the floorboards are joined. There are these like pins that hold them in, I believe. Or maybe that's just like an ornate feature on the floors. But it's really neat looking. It's just another way to like level up the look of the floor.
Yeah, I have some cool stuff in there.
Got the barn back there where the horses would stay. Again, guys, this is insane. The room's so big they need like 2 ceiling fans to keep the air circulating. And here we go. Again, more remnants of the people who used to live here. Perhaps this was their grandchildren that drew on this chalk wall. A big closet to store all the game supplies. Jump ropes, basketballs, soccer balls maybe. This is insane, guys. Like I said, we'll go down in the basement here in a bit, but first I want to check out the upstairs, and then we'll go down there. As the days turned into months, the weight of caring for Edwin grew insurmountable. The nature of Alzheimer's is as cruel as it is unpredictable, and there came a breaking point where Kathy could no longer shoulder the burden alone. In moments of clarity, Edwin understood the gravity of his condition, and in a profound act of love, he made the choice to ease Kathy's load by living out his remaining days in the nurturing care of Abe's Garden, one of the country's leading institutions specializing in the care of dementia and Alzheimer's patients. Edwin knew it was a profound gift to give to Kathy, giving her the space to reclaim a sense of peace, focusing on cherishing the moments they still had together. However, this transition wasn't the end of their journey together, but a new chapter to their story. I love this hallway leading into the main foyer of the house. This beautiful spiral staircase. Let's go up it, see what it looks like. Very solid, well-built stairway. We have our first carpeted room of the house. Definitely looks like a children's room. It's kind of some weird colors in here, guys. We got like a very almost white but seafoam green floor with purple walls, or sorry, baby blue walls. So it definitely looks like a toddler's room or an infant's room even. We have our first sign of decay in this house. Looks like some water damage up top. Some debris falling down below. And I love this little nook that overlooks the front yard of this house. Check it out. It's got some outdated technology in here for sure. We have a shared bathroom here. It looks like with another bedroom across the way here. And again, a little bit of remnants of the people who used to live here. We have a little girl's watch. Look at this skylight from above. I like the lighting in here. It's very glowy. We got a little bit more remnants of the people who used to live here. At least they had their priorities in order. A nice shower here. Once upon a time. And this is that stairway that leads out downstairs to the basement and the whole utility area. Let's see what's on the other side of the upstairs. But first, gosh, look at this. I love this view, looking down onto the grand entrance of this house with that herringbone flooring. And again, it looks like someone took the chandelier out of this house. Hopefully it was someone salvaging rather than a looter. We're starting to see some decay here. There's some shards of paint chippings in the floor. And another carpeted room. Again, it looks like a children's room. So yeah, the kids definitely lived up here. Oh my gosh, this house just keeps going, guys. Like, I'll turn a corner and I think that we're reaching the end, and it's not. And again, we got another bathroom with really cool skylighting up above. And a ton of storage space this attic. And even in December, it's quite a bit warmer up here. It's wild how much attics trap heat. Look at this. Huge attic space. I love looking at the infrastructure of the house, how it was built, all these wood beams. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to see what it looks like down in the basement. Let's go there now. We might as well take this stairway that conveniently leads right to the basement door. Down into the creepy dungeon we go. It's definitely more dramatic with the voice. Okay, down into the basement / garage. So now we're immediately under the entertainment room. And we got a 3-car garage here. Again, such a huge space for such a big house. I can only imagine the cars that used to be parked in this garage. But then again, judging on the personality that I'm reading off this house, it doesn't really seem like they would be fancy luxury cars. Probably utility vehicles. Maybe a Volkswagen or maybe a Subaru. And again, look how huge this basement is. It just keeps going further back. So much storage. Looks like there was probably a wood shop that was down here at one point. Probably a ton of tools that line these walls. Yeah, check this out. This big light right here that used to shine down on all of his tools. But this looked amazing. Such a cool wood shop. Yeah, it looks like he probably did some woodworking. Looks like there's some drawings for some ideas that he might have had. Looks like a mid-century style sofa or a mid-century style chair with a cool armrest that's like asymmetrical. This is so cool. Again, a little bit of the personality of the man that used to live here. I mean, these were his drawings and his ideas. And this is just as much an art than any. So he was an artist. Interesting. And he probably did this as a hobby. Look at this. He's got a to-do list. Need to do to completely hook up the shop. And this big to-do list here. Looks like we have probably a tornado shelter, as we are in that region. It's a very fortified little room here for a tornado, that's for sure. A little bit of his stuff still left behind, his old supplies. Access to the underside of the house for maintenance. We have this one last room here before we go back upstairs and check out the barn. Again, more remnants. So I take it he liked golf. All right, so I think it's now time for us to go outside and check out that barn. See you guys out there. Edwin's passing in March 2020 was not just a loss for his family, but for a whole community he had lovingly nurtured. And in the last days of his life, he had his family by his side to usher in the gentle closing of his earthly chapter. Together, they formed a tight circle of love. They shared stories, laughter, and tears, weaving a tapestry of memories that would outlast the cruelty of time. Soon after his passing, Kathy sold the house, taking with her only the things she needed, and started a new life now closer to her grandchildren. Now, this mansion, once a beacon of joy, stands as a solemn monument to his memory. The rooms that once echoed with Edwin's laughter, the stories of his life, and the sound of country music now resonate with a deafening silence. But if you listen closely, you'll hear this home still sings the memories of a man who was a true friend, a husband, a father, and a respected businessman. The developer's plans to demolish this majestic structure symbolize the transient nature of life, yet the approaching destruction can't erase the legacy of love that Edwin left behind.
All right, it's still raining outside, but I'm not gonna let that keep us from checking out this barn. Just a quick stroll down these stairs back here behind the house, and we'll be at the barn. I'm pretty sure Carter's already down here poking around. Like I mentioned before several times, they were passionate about horses, and there's a whole fenced-in area right over here where they would train the horses. And I don't know what that's called when you tame a horse. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, this is a nice barn. Plenty of room for festivities. Of course, we got Carter here. Looks like he's doing a battery change. Yeah, definitely a barn specifically for horses. Wonder how many they had.
Not badly made too. I mean, look at the wood. It's very shiny.
Yeah.
This is a special little thing.
Pretty well constructed. This is a fancy barn. Got plenty of air circulation from these fans. Yeah, you can tell they took really good care of their horses here. Still a little bit of stuff left behind. Old gardening tools. Probably a lot of stuff for horses. And it looks like I see quite a bit of dog harnesses here as well. These are definitely harnesses for dog, or maybe it's the harnesses that would go over the horse's snout. But if it's dog harnesses, maybe they were dog breeders too at some point.
See it? Wash station.
Yeah, an entire wash station here for maintaining the horses. Man, this is a really nice barn. You can tell they put a lot of care into taking care of these horses.
And have a little thing right here where the horses can roam.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looks like they probably use this this fenced-in area over here for training the horses.
Maybe even through there too. I think they had all this stuff.
Man. But they were happy horses that lived here. Yeah, I'd be a happy horse living here. And on that note of me being a happy horse, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this exploration. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe for more adventures like this. And until next time, stay off the beaten path.